What a beautiful day it's been. Today was the birthday luncheon at the senior center, so free lunch, and had a good time visiting with some friends. But so today, my quote is, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." Of course, that's President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. So this quote highlights that fear can be more debilitating than the actual threat. In Matthew 14:17 and also Mark 5, Jesus says, "Do not be afraid." How? Fear is one of the most dominant emotions in today's society. I can remember we had a friend in Germany when we lived there who she would not leave the military installation. Her fear was that she was so afraid that something bad was going to happen to her that it confined her, it imprisoned her to the base. So how do we overcome this emotion? What or how can we live without this phrase of "do not be afraid"? I looked up the antonym, or the opposite word of fear, and it lists bravery and courage. In today's reading, my gospel Bible readings and stuff, Matthew Kelly, one of the saints, Ignatius de Azevedo, Ignatius de Azevedo was a Jesuit priest who was born in Portugal in 1526. He faced his fears and gave up his life for his beliefs. He was assigned to supervise and lead some of the colonies from Portugal that were in Brazil. He served 2 years there, but he saw that there was a need for more. So he returned to his country, Portugal, and recruited actually 70 individuals, some Spanish, some Portuguese. Some of them were priests, Jesuit priests, some were scholars, some were just novices. So remember now, during the 16th century, the French Protestants were kicked out of France for their Calvinistic, their Protestant religious beliefs. Many of those individuals fled to other countries and some to the Americas. Well, Ignatius ended up running into these. Some of them became pirates, and they were referred to as Huguenots. So during Ignatius' return to Brazil, they were set upon by these French pirates. And they tried to get Azevedo and all his men to renounce their faith. Ignatius faced the danger through prayer and devotion. They refused. As a result, he and all but one of his men were killed, most mutilated, and thrown overboard. So they gave their lives for what they believed in. It's a high calling. I doubt any of us is going to face the threats that Ignatius has been encountered. Every day we do face fears of rejection, failure, criticism, walking or going through a certain part of town, afraid of a certain ethnic group or people, heartache. We're telling people how we truly feel. So fear can imprison us like it did our friend in Germany. It can paralyze the human spirit. So I ask that you trust in yourself and your loved ones. Believe with all your heart and soul. And as FDR said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. So, as a little footnote here, though, when I was doing some of the research, in 1999, 40 concrete crosses were placed on the seabed by the government of the island of La Palma at the site of the martyrdom. About 200 meters off the Fuencaliente lighthouse at a depth of about 20 meters. And today it's become a popular diving destination. Something I think I'd kind of like to do. So, but as always, love you. Hugs and prayers.